My next job is going to be fitting a Chinese diesel that we bought. Got the diesel box full of bits. Where we're going to put it is going to be underneath this seat unit. There is a door on the side. You can get in, but there's not a lot of room. So it's going to go over there. I have measured it, and this can stay in because it will sit over the top of it. So what I need to do is try and take this top off so I can get more room in there. So I'll do that first and then I will show you. I have finally got it apart. Not completely, but enough for me to work. That's where the diesel will go, around there. But first of all, I need to fit a plate somewhere around there. I need to measure it up from the outside so I don't drill for anything I shouldn't need to. Put the plate there, put the diesel to it, run the piping around into this void. I've got to drill an hole down there at the bottom so it comes out the outside here, and then I need to put a pipe into the bathroom to get the bathroom nice and warm. So first of all, let's get this plate sorted. I've measured the plate up from underneath, so that's roughly where it's going to be. So first thing I need to do is cut out the carpet so the plate can go straight to the floor. Carpet is now cut out. That's where it's going to fit. So I just need to drill straight down through the floor. Just got to cut this plywood out. I want to fit it with a stronger piece of wood because of the heat coming from the diesel heater. I don't think this is going to be that good. So let's get this out. There you go, 2 pilot holes. I need to drill them bigger, get the plate on, and then start fitting the diesel heater. I've drilled the 2 holes straight through the floor. The plate sits on there nicely. But what I need to do now is to make a piece of wood out of hardwood to lift that off the ground a bit, and then we can carry on. So do that first and then I'll show you when it's done. Carpet's all being cut. I've made a spacer and that's all bolted on now. The plate's all done and that's how it fits in, like that. Just got to get the exhaust and the air intake done, and then a fuel line threaded through. Everything is fitted on the diesel heater. Air intake, exhaust, fuel line. Where I've drilled the holes through the floor, I've painted them all up so they're all treated, because obviously fresh metal will start rusting, so that's all sorted. Just got to thread all this through and then get underneath and start fitting everything. There you go, all done. So get underneath now once I've bolted it all down and get the exhaust and air intake done, and then start fitting the fuel lines, the air intakes, the wiring loom and the control panel. That's the heater bolted in, plumbing done. That's going into the bathroom. That one comes out this side And then on the outside is the air intake. All that's left for me to do at the moment is to get the fuel tank up, run the fuel line around. The green pipe is a fuel line. I'm going to run it all around the back, cut through there and feed it behind there for the fuel tank. The heater is now 99% complete. Most of the wiring is connected, just got to connect it to the battery. But for now I'm just using a power pack to test it. My fuel, as you can see, fuel filter's full. It's all being primed, which is quite straightforward. All I've done was just undone that and just left it and let the gravity bleed itself, which probably took about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and started coming through nicely. So that should be done. Let's connect it and have a look. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing yet. Presume that's on. Don't know what's supposed to happen now. I can hear something. I can hear the pump pumping. That took about 10-15 seconds. A little bit of air still in there. It's starting to go a lot faster now. Motor's spinning up in there really quick. Ready to take off by the sound of it. The heater is now starting to warm up. Yeah. It's a diesel heater. It's ready to take off by the sound of it. I don't know what's supposed to happen, whether it goes quiet or... Yeah, it's alright.
Got to find out how to quiet, isn't it? It ain't too bad, is it? Ain't too bad at all.
Diesel heater all finished. I've treated it and undersealed it so there's no chance of any more rust. That's the air intake and that's the exhaust. I've had to buy an extra piece, as you can see right down there, so it comes out the other side, and I will show you that now. That's the exhaust for the diesel heater, and that's the engine exhaust. And I now will show you what I've done to the fuel tank. The fuel tank for the diesel heater, I was going to fit in the cupboard, but I decided to put it down by the side of the passenger chair. It's a better place to fit it, and it's easy for Ellen to fill up. I've boxed it all in and put some carpet around it to make it look nice. And then if Ellen wants to fill it up, all she needs to do is open the door on the other top and put the diesel in. I left the top section blank and the bottom section blank, so she can see how much she's got left in there, and when she's filling it up she can see the level so she don't overfill. Nice and secure, out of the way. That's the hot air pipe going into the bathroom, and I'll show you how it comes out the bathroom. The hot air for the bathroom comes out of here. It's got a flap on, so you can open and close it. That's the diesel heater all finished. This goes over the top of the heater with no problem. I've made a surround that goes all the way around, so Ellen can put stuff in and nothing goes down the back of the heater. You got the hot air vents, there's a diesel heater, and there's the fuel pump and the fuel filter.